Yeah! That's new best boy right there. Basically, like, self-sacrificing your own mental health to give them an outlet that won't fight back against them. Yeah, I definitely can believe that. That does not seem like someone who's gonna go out there and kill because he never killed the first time, right? So basically, everything he does is always doomed from the start. You're guilty from the start. There's no it's a fucking ruse. Crash out, my boy. You deserve it. That motherfucker deserves his crash out. I don't even care if he's killing innocent people at this point. He deserves it. Like an actual sucker to slob on your knob, or sucker as in they're stupid? I'd really like to know what you're trying to imply here. Now, I know my boy's gonna cause my other boy Itadori some fucking hardships. But I fucking love this guy. Damn! Bro's been on a fucking rampage since quitting being a lawyer, huh? Deadly sentencing is wild, okay. Listen, I love you, Yuji, but I'm kind of rooting against you here. This guy's kind of built different. Fuck. You know what this is? That's the pose of new best boy of JJK. Hiromi's such a good character that if he kills Mr. Itadori next week, I might not even be upset. Not because I dislike Yuji as a character, but because you know what? He is fucking him. He is the law. Justice deserves to be served. And the bullshit this man went through with a court system with a, what was it, a 99.9% conviction rate? I think what breaks my heart the most is like using the first like 10 minutes of this episode, seeing his job's damn near impossible, and he's okay being the one who deals with the blunt of all of their harsh words of the people he serves, because who else are they going to curse out, right, when the system is designed? And from our point of view, everyone he was actually defending was innocent. I mean, sometimes it was to varying degrees of how easy it is to defend, but the fact that you win in a court system, but it doesn't matter, it'll just get appealed, and in that appeal, they will always lose. No wonder bro fucking popped off, huh? Like, this show is so good when it comes to those smaller stories, and honestly, in a weird way, I'm starting to think that side characters get, like, that extra attention. It's almost like the author of JJK is like, hey, we're gonna make the main characters good, but in order to make you care about side characters, I really gotta add in some extra seasoning to this dish, and fucking hell do they cook. Now, you know what to do, though, if you got this far in the video. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't already, but Patreon is where you catch my full live reactions to all this JJK greatness and more. It does help fund the channel, so if you enjoy my work, do consider supporting. We appreciate it a lot. I mean, just seeing him give up there, where he just starts slamming the hammer over and over and over, and then just seeing him pop off. Can you even blame him? Like most justified Crashout, if you ask me. I mean, the amount of bodies he must have picked up, because he has 100 points. They even say in this episode that's probably like 20 sorcerers killed. You know, bro's been on a bit of a warpath, but to be honest, can you blame him? It's interesting, though, because he's so okay with the rule set of the culling game. It's almost like, imagine putting yourself in his shoes, right? All he's done is been surrounded by a system that is designed to fuck over people. And now he's in a system that he's like, to be honest, the rules here seem pretty normal. It doesn't feel like you can screw over. The system is exactly as presented. There's no hidden underlinings. Wanting to add rules to that, disrupt the flow, not really my cup of tea. I got a lot of anger, Hulk smash. Now, is he going to crash out, do a lot of things that maybe are irreparable? Potentially, but to be honest, that's my new MC right there. That's my new MC right there. He is the law, justice is on his side now, but to be honest, I really hope we don't have to kill this son of a bitch and Itadori can get him on it, because that's like the plan, right? Is like near the end of the episode, once they start fighting, the whole point is that I don't want to fight you. Bro's fucking domain expansion. Like, what the fuck? He's the fucking top of the food chain, and he just awakened. Like, this is insane. He really does not want to fight him, but unfortunately, he has to fight him. I'm hoping there'll be a way to bring him still on our side, because that was the big thing, right? Both with Itadori and Megumi, is each of them, you know, hopefully gaining some allies, because that's the big thing, right? There's a lot of sorcerers, but a lot have already been killed, and a lot of points to go around. You need to make allies. How that will go, I don't know, but you know what? Even if this man's here for only one more episode, I'm enjoying every fucking minute of it. And I have to admit, though, the first half of this episode was so good, it almost felt like a different anime. And I've been saying this all season for this culling game season, is that this is the closest feeling season to that of the JJK movie in terms of that animation and art quality. but there was something specifically about the directing this week that made it actually feel like the slower moments of JJK Zero. And to be honest, there's this very specific case that he went through, which was essentially there was a bloody knife found in a man's apartment that matched the blood of a murder victim, right? And it doesn't look good, right? Like, why would you have a murder? Like, but the thing is the way he explains it, like, you immediately believe. He's like, okay, why did I run away? Well, he has experience with being interrogated before, naturally scared of being interrogated. Also, the thought of, I'm not even supposed to have a cat in my apartment. If I get arrested, what's going to happen to the cat? Like, it actually all lined up. And the reason he had the knife was he found it and he planned to turn it over. But, like, and that's the weird thing at face value. But the concept of, like, well, what if a kid finds a knife on the street? You don't want that, right? Naturally, you'd want to store it in the garbage can. You don't want it on your counter. Like, the fact that he really was just defending people who had no chance in hell with the system, it breaks your heart because it happens all the time, right? But it's interesting because I really thought the way they were going to make me feel throughout this backstory was that, like, oh, he's defending people that are convincing him that they're good. But it's like, yeah, no, I understand his Crashout. I really do. And it's interesting because, like, the last time we left off, right, we had Yuji as well as Megumi both having different people. Bro here obviously had Yuji, and then Megumi went with the girl, and both, it was interesting because we had that week break. I believe it was because of the Olympics, nothing to do with anything else. And to be honest, I really had sus feelings about him, but he kind of hooked us up. Like, he wanted to reveal more. He was pretty nice, all in all. I don't know exactly where we're going to go fully with teamwork and allies and the like, but I could see him being a ride or die for us down the line, hopefully, but we'll see. It is funny, though, just meeting up with him, and he's just fucking chilling in the bathtub. He's like, hey, bro, have you ever had a bath with your clothes on? It's like, no, I can't say I have. But, man, like, sure, he's done some shit between backstory and now that maybe is a little fucked up, but I hope he ain't too far gone. This is a man that I think would get along well with our characters, given the type of justice they fight for, and he seems like he's just been exposed to a lot of injustice and had to take a lot of lumps, and hopefully he just gets it out of his system and we can be a-okay. I mean, there's also the Megumi stuff where his guy was like, you know what, you seem strong, so I'm gonna fuck with you, which I kind of thought was hilarious because it's basically just like, hey, if you would have been a weak bitch, I would have just killed you right here, but hey, we're running low on sorcerers, and to be honest, you're pretty powerful, I'm gonna need you on my side. So I don't know, the ally stuff is kind of working in our favor right now, but overall, this was probably, you know what, scratch that. This was my favorite episode of this season of JJK. It was the most different feeling. It felt the most out of its comfort zone, and the directing, the animation, the caring about the characters, and yeah, they even sprinkled in some cool-ass animation near the end with some of the action. But this wasn't really an action-dominated episode of JJK, it was a personal episode, and to be honest, I feel like JJK is at its best when it's characterizing, rather than throwing fists. The fists are fun, but I gotta be honest, these are the types of episodes that tickle my fancy the most. Let me know what you thought down below. Do you think it was worth the wait? Did you enjoy it? I don't literally know nothing about this character. Is it a fan favorite? You can let me know down below. Drop a like, share, support, subscribing, that bell, Patreon, full live reactions. Do live over there. And hey, if you're already over there, I'll give you a video shout out, because without my patrons, you wouldn't get these YouTube videos at all. As today, we got Diedrich Savan, Chupacca, Davlin, Furno, Pixcalibur, Sign, and we also have Ashless. So I appreciate the support. Please take care. You know, have a good one.